Some of the best opportunities this year are going to be found in the electric vehicle and clean energy spaces, but also digital payments. Now, you might be asking yourself, why would digital payments be so good, especially now? Well, Generation Z is 100% okay with things like digital assets, not working with cash, and kind of using digital platforms for everything payment-wise and money-wise. Now, you might be wondering, well, what's a great company we could be investing in talking about digital payments? If you haven't heard about Humbl, you need to watch the rest of this video. You need to see what they're into, what they're doing, and where they can go in the future. Now, the ticker symbol is currently TSNP, and it's trading under the name Tesoro Enterprises, but they're soon going to be changing to Humbl. Now, if this sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here with VectorVest, and like I said, we're talking about Humbl in this video. This penny stock has gone from around 15 cents per share just about a month ago all the way up to 45 cents per share, and it's pulling back a little bit today at the 40 cent per share mark. Now, is this an excellent opportunity to get in and buy the dip, or is this stock going to fall back? Or kind of like, when people see meteoric rises, especially in penny stocks, it makes them a little nervous about whether the stock has the potential to continue higher and higher and higher. Well, Humbl has positioned themselves in an excellent sector, and they're going to be growing. Not only is this sector going to be growing throughout the rest of this year, and really the near-term future, and hopefully the far-term future as well, but Humbl is announcing some crazy things that they've got going on, and one of the latest announcements says that this company is really focused on growth. So a couple things that we're going to do. We're going to talk about the share price, where it's gone, where it is, and where it could go in the future. We're going to look at a VectorVest free stock analysis and go over some of the latest news from Humbl themselves. So if you're not exactly sure what Humbl is or what they do, we've got another video on this channel. You can go back and take a look if you want an in-depth kind of analysis of what they do as a company. But in a nutshell, what they do, you can think of a company like Square or PayPal or Google Pay. They've got a mobile payment platform, and they're not focused on the same markets that you would think for as Google Play and PayPal and Square. They're focused on overseas markets where there are currently very high transaction fees to send money to people. Now, Humbl has positioned themselves to be able to cut these fees by as much as 50%, so they're really going to be able to capture a lot of market share and a lot of potential customers if they're able to do this. Now, that's one thing I like about them. Another thing, they just recently announced that they're going to be getting into the financial services market with Humbl Finance or Humbl Financial. They're going to be doing things like lending, credit card services, and investments. This is going to be a huge push for them to really make them a player in the big game and grow their user base as well. Now, a lot of people think that, well, this could be something that Google or Square, somebody swipes in and scoops up in an acquisition. But I really don't think that that's the direction this is going to go. Maybe the first time I took a look at it, I thought that this is, the route that they would go, that they could be looking at an acquisition. But there's a lot of people backing Humbl, and Humbl has a lot to offer that these other services don't. So although they could be a great acquisition target, I really believe that Humbl is focused on growth and growing their customer base. Now, where has the share price been and where can it go in the future? We've seen this stock price go from 15 cents a share all the way up to 45 cents per share, and it's back down a little bit to around 40 cents per share right now. Now, a lot of people are asking, is this the opportunity to get in? Is it going to pull back now? Kind of what's the case? So if we do see a pullback, VectorVest never recommends buying a falling stock. VectorVest always recommends buying rising shares in a rising market. Now, with that being said, can you buy a dip? As long as the underlying price is going up and you enter the position as the share price is rising, this would be ideal. Now, do I think the run is over? I don't think the run is over just yet. There's a lot of things that Humbl has in store, and really they've just started to grow, and they're in a growing industry as well. So this could make for a perfect recipe for a penny stock that really takes off into the future, and we see some exponential growth out of it. Now, if we look at a VectorVest free stock analysis, Now, speaking of a free stock analysis, if you're interested in the information that we show here, you can get a free stock analysis just by going over to the VectorVest website and choosing any ticker symbol that we track, typing in your email, and you're going to get the information that we display here, but so much more on top of it. So let's pull up a VectorVest stock analysis and see kind of what the VectorVest system says about Tesoro Enterprises or Humbl. So first off, we have value. And the current VectorVest value is 2 cents, and the price is trading around 40 to 43 cents per share. Now, yes, the stock is overvalued, but does it mean that we can't enter the position? No, that's not what that means. This simply means that currently shareholders are willing to pay a premium for what the book value or what the VectorVest value for this share would be. So it's not like an indicator that says you absolutely cannot buy this stock right now. It just says that you should be aware investors are currently willing to trade this stock at a premium. Now, the next thing we're going to look at is relative value. Now, because the stock is so far overvalued, relative value is going to be low, and the current relative value is 0.07 on a scale of 0 to 2. All of the VectorVest indicators are on a scale of 0 to 2. Anything below 1 indicates that it could be better, it could improve, and we might want to avoid this stock. Anything above 1 indicates that this stock is bullish, it's in an uptrend, and this is a good opportunity. Now, the next thing we're going to look at is relative safety. The relative safety for this stock is under 1. It is currently at 0.69, and that's because this is such a new company and they're not yet well developed and they don't yet have the pricing data that one of the longer term companies may have. So, this being said, if you're a conservative or a prudent investor, this might not be an investment for you. However, if you're an aggressive or a speculative trader, this could be something that you could get into and make some excellent gains over the near future. Now, when we first did the video on this stock, it was trading around 15 cents per share, and now, like I say, it's around 40 to 45 cents per share. So we've already seen some exponential growth just in the share price alone, and we could experience some profit taking. I know there are a lot of swing traders out there, and people like to get in, get out, and take their profit. But there's also some really true believers in the Humbl services and what they're doing, and there's going to be some long-term holders as well. So if you're thinking about entering this position, we want to recommend that you do so as the position is rising and as the market is rising, because that goes along with our advice. We want to buy rising shares in a rising market. Now, I'm always interested to see who has Humbl in their portfolios. If you've been able to experience some of these exponential gains that we've seen recently, kind of what stock price you got in at, what stock price you plan on holding to, and whether or not you think this is a long-term investment or a short-term trade. So let us know down in the comments below kind of what you think about Humbl and Tesoro Enterprises and where they're going in the future and whether or not you plan on holding this long-term. So guys, if you like the content that we post here, don't forget to click the like button, and if the subscribe button is still red, go ahead, join the VV Nation, click on the subscribe button, and join our channel. And until the next time, I hope that all of you guys have an awesome day. And if you guys are interested in getting a free stock analysis with all of the information that you saw here and so much more, all you have to do is click the link in the description below, or you can go ahead and click this card right here. I hope that all of you guys have an awesome day.